Let's talk about conditioning your beard, all right? Now, some of you might be thinking, conditioning my beard? I'm a man. I don't do that. That's feminine stuff, right? Well, no. You should be conditioning your beard. After it gets to be a certain length, if you don't condition your beard, it's going to get really dry and stiff. You're going to have a hard time combing it. Your skin underneath is not going to be healthy. It's just all around not a good situation. You need to be conditioning that beard, all right? It's the same thing, like let's say you have long hair, okay? And you don't use conditioner, you just use shampoo. Well, what's going to happen is that hair is going to look like shit. You're not going to be able to comb it, and you're going to have a dry scalp, and it's going to be flaking on you, right? That ain't no good. So now you may get away with not conditioning your hair if you got short hair, just like if all you're doing is growing a stubble beard. But once your beard gets to be a certain length, you need to be conditioning it. Now the way you condition it is different than how you condition hair, okay? Hair, you just usually use a conditioner, or you use those 2-in-1s. But they're really not meant to be used on beards. The hair is a little bit different on your beard. It's a little bit thicker. So what's typically used there is either oils or butters. And there's formulations out there that are made, and they're actually called beard oils. You could also make your own. And then there's mixture of butters. Now, I started out when I was growing my beard just using beard oils, and I found out that after my beard got to be a certain length, the beard oil wasn't providing enough for the beard, right? So it just wasn't doing the job. And so what I started to do is look for something that could do a better job conditioning the beard than the beard oil. And I came across the beard butters, and the butters do a really good job. But here's the thing about the butters. If you use the butters multiple days in a row, then it gets too oily. Your beard gets too oily. So what I started doing is I'll just use a beard butter after I take a shower, and then I'll use beard oil once a day after that. I shower about every other day, so when I take a shower I'll use beard butter. The next day beard oil, and just repeat like that. Now, the thing about using a butter, the beard butters, is it's you need to melt it before you put it in your beard, right? So it's kind of like a paste. You'll scoop it out, and then you got to rub it in your hands and let your temperature of your hands melt the butters. And then once it gets nice and melted, then you can rub it into your beard and your skin. Whereas with the oils, you can just take some oil, put it in your beard, and you're good to go, right? And then after you do that, you need to comb your beard, make sure it gets combed around there, and then that's also good for getting your beard to sit down the way you want. Yeah, so that's what I do. Butter after shower. If I just want some extra moisture, beard oil. That's the way to go. And now for you guys that are like, I don't do any of those grooming type stuff. I'm a guy, right? Well, I kind of used to be the same way. I never had long hair, so I didn't have to worry about conditioning my hair. But during the winters, when it got cold out, my hands would dry up and they would crack and bleed. But I thought it wasn't manly to use moisturizer, right? So I never used moisturizer. Well, every single year my hands would crack and bleed and I'd have dry skin. And then one year I was like, you know, I'm fed up with this. I'm gonna use some hand moisturizer. You know what? Made life a whole lot better. My skin went nice and smooth. My hands don't crack and bleed anymore. And they feel nice. So yeah, you just gotta get over it and moisturize. Peace.